Hey everybody, welcome back to the Experience Podcast.
Is it just us three today? Wait, I can't hear you guys. Dang it.
With someone who can't hear us, and I'm Tanner Bates, your host, and this is a very irregular episode. So today we actually don't have any of the usual suspects. It's literally just me. It's a Tanner-centric episode of the podcast. It's never been done before. It's never been attempted ever
Wait, I
by
still can't hear you guys.
any popular.
You guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Nadia. Oh wait, she can't hear us, so I'm not sure. But we do have Daniel, who's also mute. So that was a complete lie. There's three people on this podcast.
You know, I've been trying to get a Tanner spin-off show for like a year and a half now.
Well, yeah, it's been the running joke. But what about not a spin-off show, but maybe like a spin-off episode where it's just me talking and I don't know. I'll go and read.
I'd love to do that, but it's a lot of responsibility for you too.
It is. It'd be like 10 minutes. I think I'd get bored. I wouldn't be able to do it. Talk to myself. I can do like a little bit like that where are we in the music right now?
Nope, we haven't started that yet.
Oh, I hear you guys.
Nope, still a cold open. Okay. Well.
All right.
Oh, hi guys.
We'll go to the song while Nadia figures out her audio. This is actually the Experience Podcast with me and someone else.
And someone else, and that other person is doing a pour-over coffee. That other person is Nadia. Yeah, I assume it's pour-over coffee.
She'll be back in a second.
Over, right?
Huh?
That's what you pour over? She's doing a pour-over. So I assume she meant pour-over coffee. Like you pour the hot water over coffee grinds, right? Maybe she can elucidate some of that process when she gets back on the mic. Because I'm very curious.
Yeah, here she goes.
Yeah, so Nadia, what were you doing over there?
Am I doing what? Oh, I'm making coffee. I'm making a pour over. Here, wait.
How do you make a pour over, please? Elucidate. Is that the right one?
Bring this over. Elucidate. Yeah, actually, to make clear.
I know Daniel smiled, which means I think I did it right because it was surprising.
Hi, Daniel.
Carl.
Hello.
Carl, be on?
Been on the podcast before.
What?
You have?
Yeah, remember at GTL?
Yeah.
And that someone else is actually guest star appearance. How's it go? Hi, Carl. How about
Okay, actually it doesn't reach. Also, I don't know why the lighting is literally so terrible on my screen. It's not like that in like Blue Jeans or anything else. So I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, it looks like
Just give me some more time.
Okay.
Okay, Carl.
Carl is subbing for Nadia for right now.
Okay.
So you're Nadia. Hi, Nadia.
Hi, I'm Nadia.
Tell us a little bit about pour over coffee, Nadia.
So I have this amazing gooseneck hot water heater, and I do like the goose part and the neck part, because then you pour it over your coffee, and oh boy, do I sure love that coffee.
And what's the difference between that?
Actually, I'm just gonna join on my phone.
It's
I'll be back.
and you pour over it compared to regular coffee. I'm an expert on this because my name is Nadia.
Of course. Yeah, Nadia's going to come back, or fake Nadia will come back on her phone. So we'll just stick with Karl as Nadia.
Yeah.
So, anyone else have any questions for Nadia? Daniel, I asked about pour over coffee. Hi, Nadia, with much better lighting.
Okay, hello, I'm back. How do I flip
Yeah.
the camera? Where's the
We can
It's
hear
on.
you.
There we go.
There you go. So she's showing us her pour over coffee right now.
Yes,
It seems that she is pouring over coffee grinds and making coffee in a pot.
Oh, this is exciting.
So this is
Now that I've been
it's making
replaced.
good. It's making for good
I'm using
podcast material, which I have to
on
remind the
speaker.
audience is audio only. We see very blurry. It's blurry, Nadia.
Oh, really?
It seems
Just,
like it's focusing. It's got a focus
Yeah.
issue because when you moved your camera, it focused on the.
Too much. Okay, that's it. That's all the water. Got him.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know how this is gonna taste because obviously, I didn't give it all the attention I needed because I was like, oh shoot, we're starting a podcast. No. But yeah, so
Sorry,
basically,
this was.
I thrifted this Chemex and this gooseneck kettle and these filters on GT Thrift Shop. And now I'm gonna make my own coffees in the morning because online class. But I would love for my room to smell like coffee when I wake up and go to class at 8:25 a.m. So yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. That was great elucidation.
You're welcome.
This week I'm trying to use big words because it's back to school time.
Really?
So,
That
yeah.
sound like the words I was trying to learn for the GRE.
What are the words I learned? Well, I've been focusing on not school. I actually what am I going to talk about? I don't know. I went home today just to pick up some leftover items.
Tanner, you got engaged? Is that what you just said?
No. Yes. No. I went home, which is a very different thing from getting engaged. I went home to get some pillows and some paper towels and some food for my parents. That was my day so far. That was the most productive thing I've done all day. I gotta be honest. I've already lost motivation. It hasn't even been a week of school.
Oh.
But it's hard to be motivated for online class, especially when it's out of the gate motivated, or out of the gate just online. Anyone else feeling that way? Daniel, with your online nuclear reactor class?
Killer.
It's in person, but it's online class.
What?
Like, I mentioned this on the podcast before. I assume you've listened.
Yes. But just remind me.
There's 10 of us, and we all go to the building, and we sit in a room, spread apart on our laptops, and do online classes in person.
Really?
Yeah, it's kind of weird, but it's just...
That doesn't make any sense. Why not just?
Wait, what?
Do at
Your
home?
classes? I thought you were just working.
Well, it's training.
Oh, so you have all these training courses?
Yeah, I have to pass a bunch of tests.
Are you in person so you
Oh.
can ask questions? Is that the?
It's part of that. It's like a security thing, and also it's probably a trust thing. They probably don't trust us to start work at home, like immediately.
All right, guys. Here's a finished product. Maybe you can kind of get the sound of me pouring this into this mug.
Okay.
Nope.
Nothing?
Yeah, we got
We
it.
got
We got it.
Oh,
It-
good, good.
yeah.
I'm glad. Got some ASMR or something.
It was actually kind of nice. It was kind of pleasant.
That's good. I think this is so cute. Okay, now for the taste test. I got this coffee beans at Trader Joe's. So it's not too shabby.
There you go.
And tell us a little bit about the cost. You thrifted it. You got the beans all together.
Yeah, well, so what I got was I got the Chemex, a gooseneck kettle, and these 2 cute mugs, and also 200 filters that the Chemex came with, all for $50. And I was like, what a steal. And then I already had a hand grinder, which was like maybe 20 something, $30 that I got like a while ago. And then I just bought a scale that was like $15. And then I don't remember how much the beans were, but just Trader Joe's. What are these beans? Honduras Colibri Esmeralda Small Lot Coffee.
Yeah, those are $8.39 in store rebate.
Oh, okay. With notes of tropical fruits,
there's
dark
like-
chocolate. Interesting. So I don't
Right, Daniel?
Yes.
What?
Daniel, you look concerned throughout
Oh,
the.
it's okay. Go ahead, Tanner.
Okay, so I'm done talking about my boring life. Daniel's working on something much more interesting.
Yeah, Daniel, tell us what's up. Like, are you into your new place? Can you give us like a little room tour? I haven't seen it. I don't know what you're doing.
It's hard to give the tour on the podcast. I'll give it to you
You
once
give
we
us an auditory tour. Just use echolocation and just make sure the microphone on your computer picks it up.
I think I've already given Tanner a tour, but it's
Yes.
basically just. Oh, Nadia's gone.
Hi, Nadia.
I'm sorry. Don't worry. I'm not gone. I'm back.
Oh, okay. No, I see.
I'm here.
It's just a 1-bedroom place.
Can you use echolocation? Like just send out a quick ping and then we'll have the response in. And for our echolocator listeners, they'll be able to get a quick feeling for the room.
I don't think they will, Tanner.
You just send out a quick ping. Send out a little, like a little.
I could show you guys my new jacket that I bought.
Subsonic auditory ping. Come on, Daniel. We know you can do it.
I got a new company jacket I can show you. Hold on.
Ooh, yeah.
I don't think he can share the name of the company. All right. He can just show us the jacket. So we can just comment on the style.
Well, so this is, first of all, this is like the only option. But like the company gives us like credit with this third party to buy work clothes, right?
Mhm.
This is the jacket I got. That's inside
Ooh.
out.
That is, you're going to be pulling up to the nuclear facility looking fresh as hell.
Okay, this may take a second.
What are you doing to it?
The sleeves are inside out. I'm trying to.
Oh, wait.
Is it warm? It looks kind of poofy.
It's a very heavy jacket.
Thick.
I'm
Is
in
it,
upstate
is
New
it
York.
like radiation proof? That'd be kind of
No,
epic.
it's fire resistant. There's no. Okay,
Isn't it
Tanner.
radiation proof?
Radiation proof that's not how that works.
You sure?
It's not embedded with lead or something.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
that
that-
seems,
Would take care of gamma radiation.
yeah.
I'm
that
not
seems
going to walk
like a-
around with lead. On
Why
me.
would you? That seems like it has more applications than one.
First of all, that'd be very heavy. Other than
Yeah,
other.
but think about the
Oh,
practicality of wearing a lead jacket everywhere.
So this is the jacket. It's like a blue jacket.
And it has the name of the
That
company.
is a nice jacket.
And then it's got. my
That's
department.
wow. Can you get me one?
This is
Is that
$150.
150?
9 point operations. So working
Did you
operation.
get you got credit from the company though?
Yeah, I didn't pay a cent.
Okay, that's good.
Just look at that.
Don't chuck it. It's made of lead. I heard the-
It's
It'll
not
break
made of
up.
lead.
So what if it was made of lead? How would that help you in your everyday life?
It would not.
Why would it not? I'm just gonna rattle off some possibilities. So
I don't think
obviously
you
that's the
understand.
obvious.
The jacket is not for
Radiation.
radiation. The radiation is gonna happen.
Well, why wouldn't you just wear lead everything then? If radiation is gonna happen, why would
There's
you
not-
don't want radiation to happen?
It's not like you're not getting a lot of radiation when you're walking around the plant. There's certain like hot spots which they will shield with lead.
And yes, but why not just wear that lead jacket and then they wouldn't have to shield it anywhere? Right? It's like, here, put on this hazmat suit so you don't get any radiation poisoning. You'd be like, no, it's all right. I brought my own, and you look fresh as fuck in your nice, navy blue jacket. Well, they're all wearing like dopey ass white hazmat suits.
Yes,
I
Shannon.
think
Exactly
The
how it works.
hazmat suit doesn't protect from radiation. That protects from contamination.
Well, okay. Well, the equivalent of a hazmat suit for radiation. What do they call a radiation suit then?
I don't think they.
You can't really do that. Like radiation is going, because radiation is not a physical thing that you can touch, right? It's a energy
Yeah.
source.
Yeah.
This may be a little too much.
No,
for
no.
you.
Radiation,
but-
you would do it from like a remote room, and you'd have robots doing things. You wouldn't be going into a room where you're just exposed to radiation.
No,
with your
you
own-
guys are misunderstanding. The point is that you could if you had a lead jacket and you look fresh as fuck. Who wants some dopey ass robots to like
Tanner, have you seen the
That's your-
Chernobyl HBO series?
Chernobyl? Daniel's recommended it.
Just
countless
watch
times.
Okay, then
But
you'll see.
Tanner, also, okay, let's say we go through with this. Okay, let's humor
Okay.
you. You're wearing a lead
It's not
jacket.
humor. Yes, lead jacket.
The radiation the gamma radiation can still get to your face. You're not going to cover
Yeah.
your face with lead.
Well, that's why I was gonna say you also put a lead face covering on.
He wants
That's
a
not how
hazmat.
that works.
What if you got a lead hat?
That's
Like
not
a
how that
lead
works.
fishnet hat.
It's still going to go through. It's still going to get to you unless you are completely in a box.
Okay, so why not just wear lead clothing at this point? Lead gloves,
Everything?
lead jeans, lead jacket, lead Timbs, lead. I said lead gloves. Cover every single part of your body in some lead adorned clothing. All right, and including your face. I don't know, maybe some kind of face mask. You still look fresh as fuck when you enter in the club, right? You know, it's got dual purpose, is what I'm saying. You know, power plant worker by day, pill popping partier by night, right? I think the dual function of the lead studded clothing has some merit.
Tanner, again, most of the time when you're at the plant, you're not really getting much radiation anyway.
Much. You say much. I don't want any radiation.
You're not
Okay.
getting
See a lead.
any more radiation than you would get from your refrigerator.
That
Or
can't be
if you
true.
get, okay, Tanner,
Yeah,
for
Just look
example,
at a power plant.
one of the operators that's worked here a couple of years, he got like a tooth x-ray a few months ago. He said he got more radiation from that than he got from a year working at the plant. They're both still pretty low. But
Okay.
like,
One
you get-
time I did this safety training in Argonne because I was gonna go see like their like test facility like for nuclear materials or something, and part of the training it was like you'll lose less days of life if you're exposed to radiation than if you're a single man
well, Tanner,
or an unmarried
can you
man.
comment on that?
What? Any comment?
Yeah.
I'm confused. So is less days of life?
Your
Well,
Your life expectancy is lower if you're single?
man, yeah, if you're an unmarried man, is lower than if you are a married man.
Does you
You're
die unhappy?
Well,
crazy.
because like mathematically, right? Life expectancy is shorter for things like alcohol, depression, that sort of stuff than radiation.
Yeah.
That's what Nadia is getting at.
So what you're saying is I need to look fresh as fuck so I'm not a loser, but also have the lead padded clothing that looks fresh as fuck so that you can also survive the radiation. I'm just saying best of both worlds. You guys are hammering home this part where it doesn't matter, but you can get the best of both worlds.
All right, Tanner, do you want some more? I think I've already mentioned this on the podcast, but do you
Yeah.
want some more numbers if that helps you?
No, what if well there's probably other benefits to lead clothing. Like what if you pulled up your sleeves a lot and then you could throw a punch and it would probably
Tanner,
hurt.
you know it's very heavy too. Right?
It's bullet resistant. Like, right?
You know how heavy lead is?
Okay, but also it would make you bulletproof. That seems pretty nice.
When is that going to be useful?
Really? Isn't lead pretty soft?
Oh,
It's
what?
pretty heavy though.
I thought a lead jacket was, or I guess
It's very dense. Isn't it?
Well, I guess it depends on the makeup of it. Like if it's a pure lead, it's probably softer. But if it's an alloy, maybe.
okay. Well, I guess that
Tanner,
idea is kind of
You
out
also have
there.
to worry about things like lead poisoning.
Yeah.
No, that's true. So what if there was a layer? So I'm thinking, okay, imagine an Oreo, but the outsides, the cookie part, are the clothing, the freshest fuck. Inside that touches your skin, that's nice and soft. And the Oreo on the outside is the other side of the cookie is like some fresh as fuck outside, and then the white cream is some kind of radiation resistant, bullet resistant material. Do you see what I'm saying? Is that helping elucidate a nice picture?
No, I don't even know what your point is anymore.
My point is, you can
Tanner,
there's a couple things you can do with lead studded clothing.
Tanner, if you
That's
want a
all
job
fine.
here, I'm sure I
Yeah.
can find one for you.
Thank you. That's all. That's my point. That's my
Yeah.
point. I have some great ideas, and if your unnamed company would humor me, as it will, then I'm sure I'd be able to dazzle them with my great ideas.
There's big money in it, so
I got big money words like elucidate, and big money ideas like lead studded clothing.
okay. Are we done with this?
Yep, that was a dumb bit. You guys kept arguing. You're not feeding into it at all. Thanks, guys. I was just trying to have fun on my Sunday.
We're like,
You guys gotta be pragmatists. You guys gotta be realistic thinking.
yeah. What?
Imagine how that makes me feel.
Tanner, you've had several ideas shot down.
Yeah, but isn't the whole point of the episodes of the podcast I'm on to be like, Tanner has a ridiculous idea. We've run with the concept for up to 45 minutes.
Yeah, this is
Tanner's idea is eventually shot down, but yes, it's for the other people. Is that every episode I've been on though?
Not every episode that you're on is about you.
That is true.
damn. I'm
About
not
my
you.
dumb idea. Okay, so here's the part where it turns on Tanner. It happens
There you
every
go.
single time. There we go. There we go. There we go. Let's wrap this bit up.
Yep, Tanner. Just come on. Just wrap it up, okay?
Okay. Let's,
Tanner,
I'm
I've been waiting for you to just over the next week or two send me your solo podcast, and I'll see whether it's worth publishing.
it's not going to be. You're not going to be able to make it through all 10 minutes of it.
We'll see.
What if it was
If
just a
it's 10 minutes, if it's 10 minutes, I will publish it.
Okay, I'll get it under 10 minutes, but no promises.
No.
It might.
Hopefully it's over 10 minutes, but even if it's just
What
10
if it was
minutes,
just 10 minutes of me sleeping? Like the sound of me sleeping.
someone will click on it. Probably Sophia.
What?
You don't think Sophia would want to listen to that?
I don't know. You'd have to ask her.
And then you can monetize it. You can put ads in every other minute. It's like
Oh, yeah,
a minute of
definitely.
me sleeping, and then it's our pre-roll for Anchor.fm ad every minute. Could you do that?
Yes,
Is
I
it
could.
easy to insert like splice in a
Yeah.
pre-roll ad? Okay, could you do that? I'll send you 10 minutes of me sleeping if you splice in the ad every minute.
Is it going to be that audible?
The point is that it's an abstract art piece, Daniel. It doesn't need to be audible.
Okay.
It's abstract. It's the way you interpret it. It says a lot more about the subconscious desires in our dreams, and it says more about that than
All right,
anything.
let's stop this. Nadia,
Okay.
how's your Sunday been?
How's my Sunday been? Well, we had orientation today, and oh my god, 6 of my kids are plus leaders. Can you believe it? 6 of them?
What's a plus session?
I know one of them was because Daniel recruited, Blake,
Mhm.
but everybody else, I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like I pulled that together. I'm so proud of them. Like, they're just so smart and they're so wonderful. So I was just so excited, and it was actually a pretty good orientation. Even though it was online and it was shorter, because usually we do what, like 4 hours, like 2 and then 2 for like new leaders and then the returning people or something. But we only did 2 hours. We did go a little bit over, but we only went over like in the part where we all split up into small groups. So I would say it was a success. It's also Stephanie's birthday, so everyone say happy birthday to her. And yeah, it was nice. It was cute. Just, I love my children. They're so wonderful. And so I did that, and then I just kind of took a nap and then made this coffee, and now I'm here. So that has been my Sunday. And later after this, I'm gonna Zoom with my friends who are all being adults. I'm still in school, but they're now around the country working or going to grad school. So, this morning we found out that SIGEP, there's an outbreak at the friggin' frat house. Like, apparently 33 people tested positive, and half of them are saying, more than half of them are in
Hold on.
that frat house.
Nadia, Dr. Debates has an update on that?
No.
Yes.
I thought. Yeah, no, she's right. Yeah, 17 of them. I thought she was about to say all 33 cases were.
No.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, it was like 17 or something. Right. So I guess that's half. That's actually less than that. So that was some juicy stuff we saw this morning. Some off-campus frat had 9 cases. They were like, good thing we have such great contact tracing, and they're all in isolation or quarantining, so that's fine. But then SIGEP happens, so I don't know if it's looking so good.
It's going to be an explosive next week, probably.
I think so, because I didn't realize also that even all the classes that were that are supposed to be in person, like the first week they had them online. So this week people are gonna like be actually going to classes. And so, yeah. But the testing that they have is nice. Like I can just walk up and go get tested and then yeet out. And so I'll definitely go once or twice a week, maybe just to have an excuse to go to campus. So yeah, and then I'm living in Home Park now. Wait, should I not say that for the podcast?
Yes,
Whatever.
this is her home address. No.
Yeah, but yeah, I decorated my room all nice. I put some cute lights and shite up, and I painted it pink. And yeah, look, my flag is up. So now I have this coffee, and this whole coffee making thing makes me very happy. Makes me feel a little more peaceful. So I hope it's a good semester, but things might go a little crazy. But at least, I'm off campus, so I'm just staying put. I'm not gonna go home or anything. I'm just gonna chill in Atlanta, whatever Atlanta looks like for the next several months. And yeah, so.
And Tanner, you're throwing parties this weekend?
Yes,
Surprise.
non-stop parties. Just it's a revolving door of people. If the dorm's rocking, come on and knocking. That's the.
Did you just what that?
No, that's like the motto of some casino in Las Vegas, right? If the house is rocking, come a knocking.
Oh.
Right? If the house is rocking, it's a song by Stevie Ray Vaughan and Devil Trouble.
Yeah, it's something.
Never mind.
Tanner's not that creative.
The house is rocking, don't bother knocking. It's a Stevie Ray Vaughan song. Okay.
Oh.
So I thought it was on a casino.
Well, adapted to the situation.
Okay, my phone's gonna run out of battery, so I'm gonna switch back to my computer, even though you guys won't be able to see me. So.
Okay.
Here.
Well, counterpoint to Nadia's thing, I don't think it's going to go back to normal. I don't think the semester is going to. It's not really a counterpoint to Nadia, but I think the semester is going to just get worse and worse. Like, I mean, if it was 17 cases were reported on Friday or something lower,
It's like
and then it
Saturdays.
was on Saturday, right?
Yes.
It's going to be it's exponential, right? The growth rate's exponential, so it's going to be like higher today and then higher tomorrow.
Maybe, or only people got tested at the end of the week.
That is true. That's true.
But apparently not enough people are getting tested, so who even knows? If none of us got tested, then we would have no cases, so that's the problem.
Well, I saw a figure that was like for things to kind of go back to normal at tech, we need up to 90% of students getting regularly tested at least once a week. And so far, the statistic that they gave is less than 10%, I think, is actually.
Well, they can only test up to 10%, can't they? Because they can test 1,500 students per day. Or no, you said 90% per week, right?
Yeah.
Or what did you say? Oh, okay, never mind. So.
No, you're right in that they can only test so many per day, but I think less than 10%.
I thought you said
tested.
Yeah, I thought you said like 90% per day. I was like, that's not even possible, but that makes sense. Yeah, so I.
And it's kind of sad. No, and they're trying to incentivize it, right? They give us like free Starbucks, but there's not enough people going to work.
I want Starbucks. I didn't get that.
I think, or a free Arby's like fries.
Oh, I got the Arby's card from when I picked up the hand sanitizer and mask, the Jackets Protect Jackets kit, but.
Tanner's got a little Waffle House.
Okay.
But
there's some drama.
I'm just gonna.
There's some drama on
Get
the
tested every day.
Georgia Tech subreddit. Apparently, they're loaded with the balance is $0 on them.
No way.
They have to be, they're applied at. They're almost a discount, maybe, or there's no money on them. I'm not sure how they work.
Oh, that's funny.
How many do you have, Tanner?
Just those
I
two.
I want the Starbucks one. $5.
I got this one. I think it's almost like Pokemon cards. No, you go collect them all. This one I got at the Kieran Park.
I will. I absolutely will. Well, is it Kieran? Everyone has always said Curran, and now you're the second person who said Kieran.
I say Karan.
Curran? What did I say?
Well, I thought people said Curran as a joke, but everyone I've talked to before this year said Curran, and now suddenly it's Kieran.
What did I say? I said Kieran?
You said Karen.
Yeah, you did.
What?
Karen?
I meant Curran. Curran.
You meant Karen.
Curran. Curran.
Kevin.
I'm saying it right?
Yeah, Curran. Yeah, Curran. I thought you said Kieran. I was like, what?
So yeah, you collect them all. You can get an Arby's, a Waffle House. So
Oh, do you trade with other people? Is that like a thing?
No, you just you show them. They'll give you a little
No, but
sticker.
like if you go to Nadia and Nadia wants the Starbucks one, but you want the Arby's one, do you?
I suppose there could be a trade system.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know
Can
what's
we
stopping
trade? Like,
people from getting a bunch of these or just showing them. All you have to do is show them this, and they'll give it. You just show them a sticker that they give you after being tested. So I don't know what's stopping people from going day by day and just look, I got tested, and just showing them the sticker and then leaving back their dorm and then next day.
Maybe they changed the color.
I have no idea, but I think you can definitely game the system. And
Tanner, you tested positive, is that correct?
no, I went last
did you
Tuesday.
test positively towards the negative?
I tested
I went
negative,
last Tuesday too.
so yeah.
They don't tell you you're negative though. They just say we do not require further diagnostic. And I'm like, can't you just say like your test was negative or something? Like, what does that mean?
No, it's
I don't know.
like,
I thought it was weird. Wait, Tanner, are you still in band?
Yes, I can.
How's that going?
A bit more about that.
Yeah, elucidate the band situation.
Okay. It kind of. It's not one of those the house is rocking, come on and knocking. It kind of. If the house is sucking, it don't come. The house sucks. It sucks, man.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Practice was Wednesday. I was.
Yeah.
Here, my mask. This is a mask I made based on Peter's request. He said cut a little star through it. Some people are cutting vertical slits. Some people are cutting horizontal slits in the mask. Peter's like do a horizontal and a vertical slit, so it's almost like a little star, a little butthole almost. But I just did.
yeah, this could only be a sex thing, right?
Yeah, this is.
Oh God, Tanner, stop. Nope.
Okay.
That is
Jesus.
gross.
So I cut a horizontal slit
Tanner
in my.
just did something gross.
Yes, sorry guys. I cut a horizontal slit in practice Wednesday, and I was fumbling around because you have to wear the mask. And imagine you're holding your music, and then you're also trying to like just open the hole so you can stick your mouthpiece in there.
Stop putting your fingers in your hole.
It's fine. But and then it's so hot outside. It's under the mask. It's getting a bunch of sweat, and you have to breathe a lot, and because you're playing trumpet.
But doesn't the whole kind of neglect the use of the mask?
Well, so then they have trumpet bell covers. They have like little, almost like the tuba sousaphones, little GT logo on them. They have one of those for.
Well, what about when you're not playing?
What do you mean? Oh yeah. Like breathe. Well, we don't do breathing exercises, but when we're not playing, we're 6 feet apart. In a grid on the field. There's no performance. And there's no on the field performance this week, or sorry, this season. It's literally just stance tunes, and they'll have about a third of the band, playing at a home game at a time. They'll rotate a third of the band, or maybe only half of the band. I'm not sure what number it is, but they have about 100 slots. So on where the band used to play in the stadium, they expanded that almost, and about 6 feet apart, in like every direction, there's a little seat marker that a Georgia Tech band member will sit at. So they have us on that entire an entire quarter / side of Bobby Dodd playing.
So you're just playing stance tunes?
Yeah, just stance tunes. That's it. And I don't think we're supposed to yell or cheer either, because yelling.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So people are just gonna kind of stand there like.
And don't clap either, because that
clap.
could move the air.
First.
That could move the air, Tanner. You don't want to.
Oh my God. Wow.
So yeah.
Golf clap.
Interesting.
It's gonna get hot.
Wait,
too.
and then volleyball and basketball are canceled too?
I'm not sure. I think those might just be moved.
Okay. What were you gonna say?
I was just gonna answer. I don't think we're doing volleyball. I don't think we're playing. Like the band's not playing at volleyball.
Okay.
So we're gonna play it first. That doesn't. Yeah, the band's not gonna do that. But I think the actual sport of volleyball and basketball are still happening. Maybe not volleyball, maybe basketball, because the volleyball stadiums, I don't know, in kind of enclosed area. But yeah, the worst part is just it being hot outside and having to stand there and all the sweat, accumulating on the top lip, and it's just so hot on your mask, and you can't wipe it off really because it just gets on the mask, and then you're fumbling trying to get the mouthpiece into the little hole.
So you having fun?
Yes. What? Am I having fun?
Yeah.
No, I mean, it's nice to play an instrument and still support the band in a difficult time and support the school in a difficult time, but it's difficult to support the band in a difficult time. But it's no fault of the band. It's making do with the circumstances. I feel bad for the rats that have to go through this.
Yeah.
It's like, imagine coming to this, you're so excited for your college career, then
And you're cutting slits.
What? Yeah.
You're just cutting slits.
Yeah, and the way
are you guys allowed to like hang out during practice, or like when you take water breaks, do you have to like stay apart, or like how's that?
Yeah, you bring your water to your little dot.
Oh, and then at the end, everyone just leaves, or like.
Yeah.
Single file.
Yeah. I mean, they try. They're like, come on, keep that little funnel. How everyone has to funnel through those gates.
Yeah.
It clumps up there. Everyone still clumps up.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking about, like classes, like in-person classes is like, everyone's in the classroom spread out, but then like when class is over, everyone's funneling through the doors and they're like rubbing up against each other. So is that really effective?
Oh, I heard they were gonna try to do like row by row.
I mean, maybe I'm sure people are doing stuff like that, but I don't know.
Like elementary school, like last row leaves first, and then you gotta wait for the previous row to go, and then you can go.
Well, personally, I haven't gone to any in-person classes. One of mine is in person, but it had the option of doing online, and so that's what I did. And I'm sure a lot of other people probably did the online version as well, where you'll just record it on Blue Jeans, post it later. But I really don't want to go into campus. But it is dead. I did walk. What?
Is that for laziness or health reasons, or both?
I mean, why go in person if you don't have to?
So it's laziness. Okay, go on.
Well, answer my question.
Oh.
Okay.
One of my classes is it's like hybrid, but apparently there's always like an online portion, and so the professor was like, "Oh, email me if you want to do this in person or online, because we could do it in person, but the classroom will only fit 29 people, so we'd have to like rotate or something like that." And so I was gonna say I want to do it in person, but it's at 8:25 a.m. So I think I might email her and be like, I'm just gonna do it online because I can just do it in my bed instead of trying to get up and go to class. So, yeah, just do it online. Might as well.
Yeah, though I do kind of like
I go to class to be honest.
It's to the same point Nadia said. I can eat breakfast in class. I can wake up for my early 8 class at like 8 o'clock. Pull out of bed. Literally, here's my bed right here. I can sleep through lecture by just having it on right here and still snooze through it.
But get attendance points.
Yeah, and you can get lunch. You can eat lunch in class and make lunch. And
It's really the dream for you, Tanner.
Yeah, you can take a poop and be in class at the same time. It's like.
Oh shoot! Yeah, you can bring your laptop in the bathroom.
Then
just
you're
don't, make sure your mic's muted.
Could you? That's the applications. Just you can just do online learning wherever. You can do it while you cook. You can do it while you sleep. You can do it while you poop.
It doesn't seem like the best way to learn, but
maybe it's not
Why
the best.
are you doing
maybe
all
the
these
toilet
things?
isn't the best environment to learn. Maybe it is.
I feel like it does save time.
Studies.
Like you can multitask, you know what I mean? You don't have to spend time like walking to class or like, I don't know, walking back and forth to your room or whatever to like make food and stuff. You just do it all at the same time.
Exactly. You save time. It's literally like I can just bring my computer to my toilet as long as the video's off.
You're really set on that.
Okay, I'm just throwing an idea out there.
You really like that you can poop in front of your class.
I've never done a class on the toilet, but I imagine it would probably be productive. But you guys get it? Because I'd be producing.
That is hilarious, Tanner. Wow, you should do stand up.
Tanner, you could do the podcast on the toilet too. I mean, that's
What?
Oh
it's
my
a
god,
it's a virtual podcast now, so could do that on the toilet.
Boy,
What,
it's
this
been
podcast?
yeah,
Yo,
yeah.
actually, I'm on the toilet right now for all our listeners. What you haven't see that this is actually recorded.
Yeah, me
the
too.
podcast is actually recorded. The laptop is in my lap right now, and I'm just sitting on the hopper. You didn't hear all the. I'm just
Yep.
yeah. Now, honestly, I think I could be productive on the toilet. Like I think I want to give it a shot. And just none of my classes are live. Actually, like 2 of them are, which is half of them. Okay, so 2.
You need to do it. You need to do it with the
I'll
live
report
class.
back. I'll report back next podcast what it was like.
Okay.
Shit in my online class. Let me tell my story. Did I learn? Yes. And was I distracted? No. Believe it or not. It's just one of those things that is so organic and so second nature that you can actually just completely focus and just hone in on whatever the professor is saying.
But are you taking notes while you're doing this? I don't
I
understand.
don't take notes.
Oh, that's
It's
right.
all in here. It's all in here.
Of course.
Why do you think I'm a
Really?
straight B student? Yeah. Honestly, I think some studies need to be done about productivity on the toilet. What do you guys think?
What?
Like, you think that would
How
be
did
my
you have something
if
to
I was
talk
a
about
grad
that wasn't
student?
the toilet?
What? Me?
Just say anything.
Anything. I built a computer over the summer, so I feel like I'm a genius now. And yeah, you know, okay, I have some tea. So a few days ago, I went to hang out with this girl from
I don't like
this organization that we're in together, and I didn't really think anything of it. Then I halfway through was like, wait, are we on a date right now? Like, she said she was queer, she's being kind of flirty, and I was like, oh my god. Because going into it, I was talking with my friend. I was like, oh yeah, I'm like getting lunch with this girl. He's like, she probably wants you. I was like, no, she's probably straight or whatever. And then I was like, oh my god, wait, what's happening? And so I really thought, going into this semester, I was like, I just need to focus on school. I'm graduating in December. And I was really sad, like, I can't be up in the club. That's what I was gonna do this semester. It was this gonna be a semester that I was gonna explore, the local nightlife, and it was gonna be great. And then I was like, now what am I gonna do? Like, I can't go on picnics because the weather sucks. But now I'm like, maybe there's some hope for me. Maybe there's something, maybe the weather will get nicer, and maybe things will be working out. Maybe, I don't know. What do you think, Daniel?
I think Tanner has something to.
I have nothing. I was raising my brow because I'm interested to see what Daniel has. Daniel, what do you think about what Nadia just said? She asked you, not me. So.
I did. I was just trying to because Tanner's trying to make this podcast all about him, so I'm trying to make it about me and Daniel now.
Of course.
Okay.
No, sounds good.
Watch this.
Okay.
Do you have any advice for me, Daniel?
Do I have what?
Usually. Do you have any advice for me as I pursue this,
I feel like
COVID
we've been
dating
down this
journey?
road before, right? You seem to have a lot of these
Yeah, I think
friends
we have.
that may or may not be queer.
No, but she explicitly was basically yeah, I'm also queer. And I was like, wait, oh my god. So at least there's that. But I have kind of been with a lot of people who were queer and showed interest. And then when I showed interest, they were like, JK, let's just be friends. And I was like, oh, okay. Or, they'd be well, I have to choose God. And I'd be like, oh, okay, cool. Nice. I love Jesus. So I'm a little apprehensive, but like, I don't know, I hope things work out. I don't know. I just want to have a good like last semester. I got here, I was kind of sad. I was like, can I even hang out with people and friends? Like, really want to be safe. So,
I mean, if
keeping it safe.
you can go meet with like one person outside, sitting far apart. I mean,
That's what it seems like, which I'm
there's
cool
ways
with.
to do it.
So, yeah, that's kind of what I've been doing. So, yeah, so it's just been like, I don't know. I don't know. I think maybe things are looking up. Maybe this will be a fun semester, and I'm just gonna make the best of it. And I'm gonna apply to grad school, and I'm gonna kill it. It's gonna be great. So yeah. It's just been. I feel like this past week's been like a whirlwind of emotions. I'm trying to get back into the grind of school.
Same.
But yeah. But Daniel, do you like your job and stuff? Do you like what you're doing? Do you like the training that you're doing? I guess making
It's
friends.
I got a test tomorrow. It's basically more school than I'm in right now. But it's not too bad. It's some of it's
What are
different
your
material.
classes about?
This is called the General Fundamentals exam. Well, like I'm
Fundamentals
preparing
of
for it,
what?
like nuclear operations. So right
Oh,
now,
okay. So it's
that's-
so like nuclear science kind of stuff, or like basic math kind of
there's
stuff?
three different sections. So there's components, which is like valves, pumps, heat exchangers, just like
Oh,
that sort of
okay,
stuff.
okay.
And this past week, what's on the test tomorrow is what they call thermo, but that's really like fluids, heat transfer, basically
Right.
stuff like that. And then next week is like the reactor theory stuff. So that's like
Okay, that's so cool. I love that. You should tell me more about it at some point because I just love nuclear. So cool. That sounds fun. Like, I'm definitely jealous that you're gonna be working at a power plant. That's really cool.
you can apply.
That sounds
They're
cool.
always hiring.
Yeah, maybe. Wait, really? Do you think I could do like an internship in the spring?
I don't know if they do internships.
Oh, you don't know? Because I'm doing grad school, so like right now, the only other thing I would do is like an internship in the spring before I start a PhD program. So
I'm not
trying to figure
entirely
out what
sure.
to do.
I'm not sure how their internship program works.
Okay.
Because the problem is like with something like this, there's a lot of security and background stuff that you have to get through. So it's hard to do. Where's Tanner?
I'm still
He
here.
left because it's not about you, Tanner. Oh, he's still here.
It wasn't about me, so my camera was muted.
Go ahead, Tanner.
Oh, I
Just leave
see,
it
I see.
a
All right,
second.
well, Tanner, what do you have to say now? Now that you've
I-
waited your turn patiently.
I don't have anything to say. I don't mean to make this about me, but what I have to say is, so I was doing some digging into productivity on the toilet, and sorry.
Of course.
Actually, I have
You had to bring it back. You had to bring it back.
Of
I
course.
just- Flushing away time. Titled "The Tilted Toilet Aims to Increase Employee Productivity." So this is what I found: is there's a toilet being designed because employees spend too much time on the toilet. It's at a 13-degree angle, so you kind of slide.
I heard about that, which is terrible. People are like, "You're trying to take away my only break during the day." Like that's horrible. What if you have IBS?
That's true. Yeah. What did you say?
What if you have irritable bowel syndrome? And like, you have to be on the toilet for an hour once a day. Like that's terrible.
I'm sure they would offer
A regular toilet. Maybe.
yeah for those that are unable.
What? But you're gonna have to go to your boss and say, "Hey, like,
Can I get the keys to the
I
regular
get diarrhea
toilet?
every day, so can
No,
you
you gotta bring in a
can you give me
doctor's note.
access?"
Hey, you
You
bring
gotta
in a
get a little
doctor's
hall
note.
pass, a little hall pass with a regular. Hey, can I use the
Yes, but
regular?
that's I don't know. I feel like that's kind of like that would be like humiliating. Like you should be able to like go to the bathroom and you're in peace and take as long as you need to. Like I don't know. What's wrong with that?
I kind of want to use one. It causes leg strain after 5 minutes, so I wonder if it's like a leg workout, like just to hoist yourself up and keep you on the old hopper. Like I wonder if it's burning some calories.
Are we done with the toilet stuff?
Yes. Okay.
Tanner, you are a. Oh, Tanner, I had something to talk about for you.
I'm still here.
Okay. Tanner, you are a valued member of the UPS organization. Is that
Yes.
correct? The
That's
UPS.
right. Yeah.
Care to discuss about your rival, USPS, and their current situation.
Well, I mean, last time I was on this podcast, I think I was still working at UPS. I mean, now I'm not. Now school started. But
Did you
I
sign
don't
an
think we
NDA?
discussed
So-
this. What? Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, they invited me back next summer, so I think I'm gonna accept that. Because I think it'd be nice. It's nice to have some, I guess, job security in this frightening economy. So I think we'll be there next summer, maybe in a different capacity, maybe not as a business analyst, but in their industrial engineering department, which what I think would be pretty cool. So yeah, that was also my news. I didn't want to make it all about myself, but yes, I got an offer to intern next summer. So okay, sorry.
That's exciting. That's cool. Good for you, Tanner.
All right, back to Nadia.
Uh-huh.
Nadia, what grad schools are you looking at? People have been asking in the comments for the past several weeks.
The audio
like-
conference.
Well, yeah, what's Nadia's
How do they
future?
know?
What's
Really?
going on?
Who's been saying that?
That's anonymous.
Anonymous audio.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think region is really big for me. I just really would like to be in a city where I can like play jazz and do cool stuff. So I would like to be in like Boston or Chicago or the Bay Area. So I'm looking at like MIT, U Chicago, Northwestern, UC Berkeley, University of Washington. A lot of my friends are moving to Seattle. And then there's a lot of like maybes. There's a lot of like good schools that are kind of in the middle of nowhere, like Purdue or like UIUC or
Syracuse.
or Michigan. Well, Michigan's not really. I think Michigan would be cool. It's in Ann Arbor. They have a really good nuclear materials program. So thinking about that a lot. There's also like Minnesota and like University of Delaware and Case Western. They're really good for like polymers, and that's something I'm also interested in. But it's like I don't want to do that many applications. So we'll see. We'll see. Yeah.
All right, now that you've named every material science
Every
program in the
school.
country, yeah, you don't have any way you're leaning.
Where I'm leaning? Well, the first like 5 schools I mentioned. So the ones that are in, I really love Chicago. So like Chicago and Northwestern would be awesome. And then I know of at least 1 or 2 professors at UC Berkeley, or maybe like 3 that I would like to work for. So UC Berkeley could be really cool. Obviously MIT's the dream. Sophia's out in Boston area, and like there's this one professor who I like went on her research website, and it was like so beautiful, and she's doing research I'm interested in, and her Twitter page was like woke, and I was like, this is my dream lab. So I mean, that'd be cool, but we'll see where it goes. They have a cool polymer and soft matter program that's like interdisciplinary, so that would be cool. There's a similar thing at University of Washington too, so yeah. So yeah, I just want to be in a cool place. Yeah, I would say Boston, Chicago, or the Bay Area would be most ideal, I think, is what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Yay. Any other questions for me, Daniel? Any other things people have been
I
commenting
didn't hear
on?
you say SUNY Oswego. Is that? Did you forget to mention that?
What?
No. Okay.
Yeah, totally.
It's 10 minutes from where I live. So.
Oh, I
figured
see.
that
I
was
see. I see.
They have
What
one of the top
universities are
programs
there?
in 20-mile radius. So.
Oh, I see. Okay, gotcha. Well, that's great for you, Daniel. Well, if I'm in Boston, Sophia and I will go visit you for sure.
It's not that close. Okay.
It's close enough. It's closer than here. It's closer than anywhere else I'm trying to go to. So. Plus, we wanted to go to, our cousin goes to school in New York, so we wanted to drive up there so we could be closer. Did I tell you that Sophia thought that Boston was in Maine?
It's not.
Yeah, she was like, yeah, like I looked at the coronavirus cases in Maine, and like it seems like it's all right. So, and I was like, why were you looking at Maine? She's like, because Boston's in Maine, right? And I was like, how long have you been going to school in Massachusetts? And she was like, oh my god, it was so funny.
How did that never
So-
come up?
What?
I don't know. I'm very surprised that it didn't. But somehow she really thought that she was in Maine. So that was very entertaining.
Okay, we could wrap this up if we're done here. Tanner's got a busy day.
Okay.
Yeah,
He's got to take a nap.
Oh, okay, Tanner.
that is true. I gotta work on the toilet. I gotta do some homework on the toilet. I gotta do two things at once. If you
Anything
guys
else
know
you
what
guys
I'm
want to mention before we get stuff?
saying. Stay healthy. Stay.
Yeah, stay safe, wear your mask, do what you gotta do. Do what we need to do.